News since department there is providing an update on the male body found matching the description of one of the twin teen boys who went missing in the water Sunday. Let's listen in.
Galveston PD, Galveston EMS, and Galveston Beach Patrol responded. Once we did make the scene, we determined that it did meet the description of the missing twins from the other day, and then we worked on notifying the family of that matter.
Was it what they were wearing that gave it away? How did y'all know?
Yes, it was their clothing description and just the description of the kids themselves.
And was the body still in the water? And did they the four people have to go into the water to bring it back?
So the information I have right now, they were about ankle deep water, so they didn't get too far in the water. Just basically they got their feet wet and brought them to dry sand.
So they were in the water, stumbled upon it.
Essentially, that's the information we have at this time. We notified the family as soon as we were able to get a hold of them soon after the event.
What are the parents saying right now? Are they helping with the search at all?
No, ma'am. So we have the nonprofit organization, the Jesse Tree, helping us out, and they're dealing with the family, helping with emotional support and ecumenical support with them. So we don't like anybody not trained to help with the search efforts. That makes our job harder. And so we're kind of keeping them off the scene, just keeping them abreast of the situation.
So what's next in finding the other team?
What was that, ma'am?
What's the next steps to find the other team, twin brother?
So we're continuing the same search that we did yesterday. So we have Texas EquiSearch out here. They're also assisting with shoreline searches, as well as Galveston PD and Galveston Beach Patrol. We still have Galveston CERT team members. They are mobilizing as we speak, and they're going to start their shoreline search as well.
When speaking with Texas EquiSearch earlier, they were talking about the idea of maybe sending up a helicopter, but the fog was an issue today. But is that continuing to be an option to put a helicopter up in the sky?
That's always an option. Like I said, there is weather that is coming in, and we do have some fog cover now. So I'm not a helicopter pilot. I can't tell what's safe or not safe for them to fly.
Is the fact that you already found one of the teams, does it make you more hopeful that the other one will be found?
It does make us more hopeful, but everything out in this water is very unpredictable. So we did find one, that's great news, but finding another one we're hopeful for it, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen now or tomorrow, or it doesn't give us any update on the other one.
Lieutenant, in doing what you do, were you surprised to find the team located so close to where he initially disappeared?
No, so we do have a current that's yesterday and today and the day prior. It's east to west, but it is a very slow current. And so situations like this, it could be 1 block away from where they disappeared in the water. It could also be 3 miles down the beach. It all depends on the conditions and what's going on underneath the water and on top of the water.
Is that expected to change? What are you anticipating as today and going into tomorrow with respect to the forecasting in relation to your search efforts?
So right now, the current's mainly driven by the wind. So right now we have light wind. It's still very slightly east to west current. So we're expecting that to stay the same.
This is a recovery mission now, not rescue, or?
Yes, it is.
And when will your next update be?
I don't have one scheduled as of right now, but we will update as we get more information.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
How much longer do you think before finding the other brother? Could it be same day, couple hours?
It's too hard to tell. So there's a bunch of situations or a bunch of items that go into when we might be able to find somebody, and it's just too unpredictable.
Anything you guys want to say to the family? I know this is probably a lot of but it's some closure.
Correct. It is some closure, and we are keeping close ties and information with the family, so we're talking to them direct and using the Jesse Tree to help that communication with us.
Do these kids know how to swim?
From our original information, the kids did not know how to swim.
And so I guess they were out that far just because they thought it was safe, or they from out of town?
So they were from Houston. It's hard to speculate why they were out as far as they were out. The information that we got is they were between waist and chest deep water, and they were around 4 foot tall. So.
Were there other people at the time in the water as well? Did anyone else have any trouble?
So at the time of the event, there were other people swimming out in the water, and we had no other rescues or any other incidents that day.
You all had some rescues yesterday. Is that because the rip current was strong? How does that make the search harder to do that?
So we did have a few rescues yesterday. That was what we call a mid-beach rip. That happened. They randomly happen on the island. They're not predictable. They randomly show up, and we have our lifeguards trained to go find those. It doesn't necessarily make the search any harder. It's just another factor of being in the open water, and everything's very unpredictable out here.
We were told these twin teens that you're not good swimmers, correct? What's your advice to parents, families who bring their younger or teenage children, or even adults who want to kind of hang out and swim around and walk around in that area over there?
So what we try to tell everybody is, first and foremost, try to find a lifeguard and swim near a lifeguard. So we are seasonal here at Beach Patrol, so our lifeguards don't get in the stands until Saturday, March 11th. And so we do have our first tryouts that day as well, for any new lifeguards that can come down here and work for us.
Are you guys fully staffed?
So we have 15 full-time year-round members, and then our seasonal staff won't start until March 11th, and we don't know how many members we get until we run these rookie schools. So we're always looking for more people to come down and help us out and train and try to be one of our lifeguards with us.
Are there swim at your own risk signs for the times there are lifeguards?
So it's always swim at your own risk here. We do have 24/7 patrol, or excuse me, 24/7 coverage of the beach. We work nighttime on-call system, and then during daylight hours we do actively patrol on the beach. And to further answer your question, if swimmers do not know how to swim and they do come to the beach, we recommend always wearing a life jacket, staying very far away from any structures that go out into the water, and always swim with a buddy.
Can y'all tell what, I guess, happened in terms of if it was a drowning in his head, or is it too early to tell what actually killed him?
Yeah, it is too early to tell.
Thank you, Nico.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, so we just got an update from officials in Galveston Island, again reiterating that this is now a recovery a mission at this point, no longer a rescue mission. They were giving us an update on how and where they found that teen boy. They were describing that the boys were in water anywhere from their waist to their chest deep. Neither of the boys, according to them, knew how to swim. They are optimistic that they, or they're at least hopeful that they will find the other twin boy. Again, these boys are both 13. We just learned they are from Houston. Our reporter Sabira Rayford is in Galveston Island gathering the latest information. She just heard officials speak. Sabira, tell us the additional information you've learned.
Zach, well, this is our first time speaking with the lieutenant this morning in person. As you heard him talk about, they are preparing to be back out here this morning searching with EquiSearch, and this is an overall extreme group effort here to try and locate the second body of the teen. Now, what he told us so far is, of course, as we've been telling you all morning, that unfortunately one of the teen boys' bodies was located in the water around 2 a.m. this morning, right here actually along this area here. And the lieutenant telling us right now people need to be cautious in the water, telling us that they are not in season right now for lifeguards. Season actually starts March 22nd. Now, of course, they still have lifeguards out here. They have about 15, but of course, when season starts, they ramp up that. But in the meantime, if you are coming out here to swim and you're not the best swimmer, the lieutenant telling us it's important to wear a life jacket. It's important to also swim with a buddy and really stay away from structures like this pier. So once again, I want to show you over here. This is where the teens were initially swimming. Right over here, you can see they were playing and swimming under that area, according to the family. And the family says that they had an eye on them, but it took within minutes for them to lose sight of their sons. And now this is the situation we're in right now. So just to recap, one teen was found around 2 a.m. early this morning. The parents have been notified. Now the focus remains finding that other teenage boy's body. And they said this is a recovery effort at this moment. I'll send it back to you, Zach.
Just a devastating situation. Sabira, thank you so much for your reporting this morning. We appreciate it.